Hi everyone, Kelly Western here with a little workout, like about a 15-minute workout that I like to do to complement my yoga practice. It's just going to be 3 exercises we'll do twice, and then we'll do 3 other exercises twice, and then we'll end with 2 exercises twice. And as always, feel free to do whatever you can to modify and take breaks. And if you're taking breaks, you know that you're working on making your body stronger. And there's Tara the cat. She'd probably join me a little bit here. So, are you ready? I don't like to wear any shoes, so I just keep my feet bare. But make sure you put some shoes on if they're supportive for you and you need that. So, let's get going. The first thing that we'll do are jumping jacks for about 75 seconds. So if you can't do jumping jacks because of knees or back or hips, here's what you can do. Circle the arms around like this as you kind of kick the feet out. I like this one a lot for low impact. Otherwise, you can do the jumping jacks. You can also do step outs. Make sure you're breathing through your nose as much as possible. Keep reminding yourself to breathe slowly. And remember, take a break when you need it. So we have about 15 seconds left. Great, now you'll get down on the ground and we'll do our second exercise, which is forearm plank. I'll show you how to do it. So here you are in your forearm plank, and we'll do this for 75 seconds as well. I like to tap the knees to the ground one at a time. Keeps my mind a little bit occupied, and it's a little more interesting. It does make it a little harder. Remember to keep your head up in line with your spine and bring your hips up higher if you need a little break or if it's hurting your back. Now 75 seconds is a long time to hold this. So usually when people first start, they try for a minute. And if you get tired, just come down to your knees for a sec. Take a couple deep breaths, maybe a couple sighs out your mouth. And then come back to it whenever, because you know that you're making yourself stronger when you need to take a break. Give yourself a little extra energy, and then you can come back to it. So we're at a minute now. We'll do 15 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Turn over on your back for the next one, which is called, well, I call them reverse sit-ups. It's sort of like a bridge pose. If you have a weight or hand weights, wrist weights, or some books, if you want to add a little extra weight to this, it's kind of nice. So come onto the back. Now, if it's hard enough, you don't need any weights. I put my weights right here, right across my hip bones. You can also just hold your fist here. Feet underneath your knees, shoulders relaxed, and you're going to thrust up. That's your exhale, and squeeze your stomach muscles. So I'll also do this for 75 seconds. When you're doing this with your fists, act like they're weights. So you're pushing the fists into the hips as you come up. Squeeze the glutes. If you have weight, it's a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about pressing down with your hands. If this pinches anything or just doesn't feel good to you, you might try just holding and squeezing, or just doing it super gently. You can also work on pelvic tilts or something else here. So 75 seconds for this one as well. Exhale on the way up. The backs of my legs are already burning. You can also hold your weight straight up like this. That's kind of a nice Alternative, just don't drop it on yourself. I mean, not that you would do that. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. I want you to hug your knees into your chest and take a rest. Relax your hips. Slow your breathing down. Rock a little if it feels good to you. We've got one more set, and we want to keep the heart rate up a little bit. So don't take too long of a break, but as long as you need. So back to these little circles with the feet out, or jumping jacks. Slow breath through your nose. And I like these quick workouts because you don't get too bored. Things get changed up a lot. You can do any of this stuff, you know, it's just really quick. And you get your workout out of the way, make your heart rate go a little faster, circulation, and sometimes you can just think clearer. You have more energy afterwards. You could be doing this, or if you start to get tired in your jumping jacks, do the circles. Let's see, we have 30 more seconds. And 2 more exercises in this little series. Make sure you're breathing. Take a break when you need it. No body torture. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Here's the plank hold. 75 seconds. Remember, if your back hurts, lift your hips higher. You can also do this one. If you're like, whew, now I'm tired. That's okay. That's what we want. If you want to get kind of bored, want to do the knee taps. Sometimes I do a few knee taps and then I go back to plank. Okay, we're getting close. Breathe, feel your strength. Great job, 30 more seconds. Hope you can't hear my heavy breathing. It's a good thing to breathe though. Keep it going. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll do our reverse sit-ups. With or without the weight. With or without the fists on your hips. You choose. What do you need? Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. So I try to make it kind of sharp little exhales. It just kind of keeps this nice and strong stomach. Squeeze the glutes, back of the legs working. This is our last one of this first set. We only have one more set, 3 exercises, and then a last final set, which is called extra credit. Everybody always wants extra credit. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left. Remember to take a break. No big deal. Congratulate yourself for taking breaks, because that just means, oh, I'm tired enough to take a break. And then you get like this a little bit extra energy when you come back. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. Get ready for the next set. Okay, if you're still with me, then our next 3, we'll do the downward dog, raising the leg up. Then we're going to do a couple core exercises. So let's start with this one, downward dog. Reach your leg up, there's your inhale, and then pull your knee in and come into plank. So you gotta come forward, and then lift up, and then come forward. If this seems a little too hard for you, then you can do this one, downward dog, plank. Downward dog, plank. So I did the 3 on the one side. So I'm gonna do, let's see, 9 more to make it 12. 9 is a lot. Inhale up, exhale in. So take a break if you need it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, really important to keep breathing. 2, strengthening the legs here and the core. Other side, take a breather if you want. Not really if you want, but if you need it. 10. I usually have people start with 6 when they're first starting out. So if you've gotten to 6, that's great. Here's 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, the next set is on the back. We have 2 core exercises. One I call the grab the leg. And here's a little modification. You can take your hands underneath and do this. And if your back doesn't like that, then do it slightly smaller. The important part is bringing the leg in and trying to squeeze the stomach muscles. This is the one I'm going to do, reaching and pulling my head toward my leg. 12 each. 2, 2, 3. See how far up you can get your shoulders off the ground. 4, 4. Of course, this takes hamstring stretching, flexibility too. So just do what you can. 7. Stomach muscles are nice and strong. Back is kind of like pushed into the ground. 9, 10. Keep reaching for the ankles. That makes it a little bit more challenging. Oh, now I lost count. Was that 12? I think so. Bend the feet together. This is our last one of the series. Knees wide. Squeeze the stomach muscles. The lower back does not have to be shoved into the ground, but just keep those stomach muscles strong. Hands behind your head or cross here. 12 as you come up. This will be a little bit easier if you need to protect your back. 7, 6. Try not to crunch your chin in. Just keep it neutral. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And then we have one more set. So you can just come on up into downward facing dog. And here we go. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, take it in. Inhale. Exhale. 10 more. Of course, this is also strengthening for your shoulders, which is nice. So you might have to modify if you have shoulder injuries. 7. I think I miscounted, but you can go back and check me. 3 more on this side, I think. I'm all getting sweaty, so if you're getting sweaty, that's good. It means you're burning up some calories, making that breath work for you, getting your muscles stronger. This is the last one of this, first of the last of this series. Oh, now I lost count. 3 more maybe. Woohoo! Okay, on your back. fitting in this really little short but intense workout. Leg up, other leg down. Remember, you couldn't be here with your hands. Instead, you could keep your shoulders off the ground as well or relax. All this can just be modified, whatever works for you. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. If you're like, this is so hard, or I feel so weak, don't let those thoughts in your mind. Reverse it. I feel so strong. Like, this is great. Not a lot of people, you know, have a lot of strength at all. So, you know, let's honor our strength. Stomach muscle strong. And then when you get to the point where you've found your edge, that's perfect. It means you're done. And then next time your edge will be a little bit further away than the first time. 5, 4, 3, and we're almost done. 1. Please stay for the extra credit. Okay, if you're here for the extra credit, you're winning. Just kidding. Extra credit takes a weight. I have a 10-pound here, but I would say 5 pounds is usually pretty good for people. If you want to do 10-pound, that's cool. If you want to get 2 10-pounders, then that's amazing. But if you don't have a weight, it doesn't matter. You can just pretend and have your hands together instead of holding a weight. We're going to turn the toes out and bend the knees, and you don't have to bend very much. So bending and straightening, I want you to squeeze as you straighten and kind of pop up. So you don't have to do it so extreme, but see if you're kind of pushing the floor away. Okay, and we're going to do these 12 times. If you want to go a little further, feel free to. You know, this is kind of like pliés. 11. Make sure your knees don't go past your ankles. Try to keep the knees and the ankles in one line. So you don't want to do like here where they go way past. Squeeze your belly muscles a lot. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Okay. Now, if that hurt your back or anything, probably no weights is a good idea to change it up. So our last thing is the lunge with the bicep curl. And if you have weights, please feel free to get them. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. You can pretend. Right foot forward, left foot back. This is the hard part, to take the back heel off the ground. And keep your core strong. Your head is right above your hips. You're going to curl in and push up. And curl in and push up. We'll just do 6 on each side. Of course, you can do more. And I'm only doing 1 set of these. I hope that's what I said at the beginning. And here we go. 1 more. You can always do an extra set. These are some of my favorites. Makes me feel really strong. This is a balance, right? Make sure you see, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly in, head above your hips. Depending on how much the weight is, you might need to go more or less reps. This is kind of a lot of weight for me. 4, plus I can't really count. 5, and I'm definitely sweating. So, if you want to do any more extra credit, do 1 more set of those, that'd be great. Or you don't have to, because it's your life. Choose what you want to do with it. But the more exercise and strength you put into it, the better you're going to feel emotionally and with anything you have to deal with and just walking through your day. So thank you for working out with me today. Make sure you stretch a little bit. If you're pretty flexible, you might want to take like a nice forward bend here and hang and relax. Or a child's pose might be nice as well. And just kind of feel your energy moving around your body as a circulation. So good. So have a wonderful day. Come back again soon.